How's it going, guys? Bring your platoon here once again, and welcome back to a phenomenal game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'm going to once again be in the Tier 8 French vehicle, the Premium AMX CDC. So, this thing is a medium tank. I forgot to mention that in the previous statement. But, yeah, you know everything about it. You know its terrain resistance is ass. You know that its gun is a 90mm that does 240 average damage per shot. You know that it's got 212 base AP pen and 259 premium APCR rounds, or is it 240 something? Let me check before I look like an idiot. It is 259, I was right. Max speed is like 57, 56 kilometers an hour. I put on the 105 octane gas just to make it a little more zoomy and to fight off some of those more terrible terrain resistances. And yeah, it's a good tank as long as you don't get hit, because one very comparable thing to all the French tanks in the line are, if a French tank gets hit, a module will be damaged, a crew member will die, or it'll be set on fire because reasons. Despite what the fire chant says, just don't get hit. It's really the best thing you can do, and if you have to take damage, you gotta think about that ahead of time, because shells will fly right through this thing. Don't know how that one didn't pen game, or at least track the fucking guy, but hey, what do I know? Whatever. Surprised it wasn't a Russian tank that it bounced off of, or didn't track. Whatever. Whatever. Moving on. This game, as you could guess from the intro, is going to be phenomenal, because, well, I do phenomenal things. And of course, it is in a... Wait, is there some Tier 9 tanks in this game? Yeah, there is. I'm not in a top tier game, however, there is a very limited number of Tier 9 tanks, so I might as well be in a top tier game. Let's just say it for example's sake. I, for the majority of this game, just end up sniping people out. The biggest complaint I have is with the gun. It feels like its aiming bloom is quite crazy for just being a medium tank, and I get exceedingly lucky against this guy. I just keep tracking him. He gets tracked like 3 times. Every time I look at him, he gets tracked. But if you have any problems penning people on the side, just load your 259 premium APCR rounds, and if you're shooting at long distances, then, well, good luck to you. It's not that the gun's not accurate, it's just that APCR rounds have a, what's the right terminology here? A drop-off point for penetration? I don't know what the fuck that Lycan was looking at. Probably that heavy out in the field for whatever reason, but I'm gonna go for him because he's a 2-hit to me, and then of course he fucking tracks me, he shoots me twice, and he just stays in one place, and he's dead. So very fortunate for me that I didn't lose any more health there. He he somehow bounces off the side of my tank, which is overmatchable by anything, because it's... What is the side armor of this tank? I thought it was non-existent, but I could be wrong. Oh, sorry. It's 20mm thick. So, good for him. It must have been an auto ricochet angle, or he hit my tracks. But it looks like it bounced off, so whatever. I'll take it. Anyway, this tank is made for sniping, it's made for spotting, it's a medium tank, it's got good view range. What is it, 390, right? It is 390, and I also have optics on, as well as a vertical stabilizer and vents, just to help out the gun as much as I possibly can, while also adding on to my already impressive view range, because I do have all the camo perks, like camouflage, silent driving, and I also have the view range perks, situational awareness, and recon. But yes, this tank is very... You gotta play it passive. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try and 3-mark this thing, just because it is like paper thin, and when you have bad games, they are very bad games. And I wanna like the tank. I really do. Like, I got it 2-marked. Whoop-de-doo. I think it's at like 86 or something like that, but I don't really feel like looking it up right now. I just remarked the M4A1 Revelarice, and that one was... This tank is a hell of a lot faster than that, and it's got a lot better maneuverability, so I probably will, just because it is a fun tank to play, but it's a difficult tank to 3-mark in the sense that it relies more on the team doing things, and as of late, the teams just suck a majority of the time. I get some free pens here and there, and it just magically works out that either I don't get detected, I didn't get artied here, I didn't get, like, YOLO. I got YOLO'd by 2 light tanks, and one of them realized their mistake and was like, oh crap, now I'm stuck here in that little dip, and then the other one just YOLO'd and died because my team decided to help me out. I could have very easily missed a few shots here and there, and just everything worked out as it should, which is, you know, what typically happens in your bigger damage-dealing games. Like, if your armor doesn't hold up, people miss you, or if your armor holds up against what you expect to do. Like, this guy missed me twice. Well done. The first one was because I was backing off. The second time was because, well, he's bad. And then I, of course, will get penned here. I'm fine with that. But Artie is also looking at me. But, like, look at the fucking acceleration on this thing. I went from, like, 0 to 30 in, like, 2 seconds. It was great. Not even 2 seconds. It was, like, a second and a half. But Artie's going to try and dick on me. I think they already tried back there when I was running out of that dip after I killed the T10. But Artie is your biggest enemy. If you're detected, make sure you keep your ass moving, because people will hit, or Artie will hit you. Even next to you, they'll do like 800 damage because this thing, again, no armor. And it's a tall as fuck tank, so if you're going to spot for your team, make sure you're on the move, you're being quick, you're using ridge lines as you should, and just floor it. Try and track things as much as you possibly can. And if you can't spot without getting the... Yeah, I already said that. People can HE this tank very reliably. So if you get hit for, I don't know, 1200 by a tank that shouldn't do 1200 damage, well, you'll know why. He was firing HE. It's very seldom that I get HE'd, which is weird, because, you know, people don't feel like switching to it. But yeah, the Artie aimed next to me. How much did he do? I couldn't exactly tell, but I'm sure people who are watching this have a better attention span, or can actually reverse it, so I don't have to redo the commentary. But yeah, Artie's your biggest enemy. I put another shell in because reasons. And I look at the score, and it's like, oh my god, I just got a shit ton of damage there. But let's see what it was in the end stats. And I got 94.5k in silver. And that is, I'm going to say, 7,700 damage combined. Which is crazy. Just rounding the damage up. 7,900 damage combined? Yeah, that 7,900. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed. I kind of trailed off there. I think I had a stroke. But great, phenomenal game from this tank. If you can do 3,000 damage in it, plus a little spotting, you're good to go for 3 marking. And hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.